I am sick of hearing the same things on wigs. So let's address all the misconceptions people have on wigs once and for all. Number one, my favorite, wigs always look fake. I think that wigs have had a really bad PR this past like 20 years. You know, the movie industry is not helping because what is that? You don't have to be a wig expert to see that these are wigs. But I think wigs have come a long way and it is now time to have a change of opinion when it comes to wigs. So, no, wigs can look amazing and real and not fake. Another big one is that wigs are always uncomfortable and hot, which is a huge topic, especially with the summer coming up. There's a couple things that we need to address when it comes to comfort. There was a time where people were only securing their wigs with clips, and that shit hurts. Like, I remember my mom, never used like a wig grip band, which actually changes your life. So it's something that you put right under the wig like this and it grips on your wig. So right now, like my wig has one in and like it doesn't move. That makes it super comfortable because you're not going to have any tape, glue, or clips like pulling on your hair. Not every wig is created equal and some will be more comfortable than others. But I'm going to talk about my personal experience and my client's experience when it comes to comfort. We've had so many reviews of people saying that they've traveled with their wigs, they spent an entire flight, they spend an entire day with it, and they haven't really felt uncomfortable with the wig. Wear them every day, but you also have to get the right wig in order for you to feel that comfort. And if they're hot, so I always kind of refer wigs as kind of like baseball hat. They're not going to be more hot than a baseball hat. Now, when it's 100 degrees, trust me, your own underwear you cannot wear. I don't find them hot. I spend the entire day with my wig on and I never have like the urge to remove it. And you also adapt to the heat wave. Right now in New York, it's 100 degrees. I put my hair up in a bun and that just like allows me to not have my hair in my face. One that I love is that wigs are only for women with hair loss, aka alopecia or cancer. That is absolutely false. And I have to say, when I started this business, I actually didn't even think of those women to serve because I was doing it for religious reason and I was making wigs for my community, primarily women that are Jewish and they cover their hair after they get married. We also have to address like the fashion and entertainment industry as well. But when it comes to wigs, there are so many other women and other factor of life that could lead you to wear a wig. Yesterday, we had a client, Indonesian, and her religion is valuing hair and hair length, and they just don't cut their hair. And she wanted to have short hair, so she got a short wig. And 2 weeks ago, I had a plastic surgeon. She is brilliant. She doesn't have time to do her hair. So she got a wig so her hair could look done whenever she wants. Obviously, the alopecia and hair loss community is huge, but not just them. And I wish more people would, realize that wigs is a beautiful fashion and beauty accessory nowadays. Another huge misconception is that wigs are hard to maintain, which I actually disagree. I think like the less you do, the better. I always tell my clients like do less. Don't put heat tools on it every day. Like you have to treat it with care. If you have like a blonde wig or if your wig oxidizes with time, then you have to tone it, which happens every year or 2 years, depending on what color your wig is. And it's nothing compared to your natural hair, like, the amount of time you go to the hairdresser or even like people that have extensions, the low maintenance girly get wigs. We got a really funny question. If you want a wig, why can't you order it from Amazon? I would say just go ahead and do it. Place your order, girl, and you're going to come running back. Amazon is a marketplace for a cheaper short-term wig that definitely will not be comfortable and will look natural. If you want the real, experience of wearing a wig that will be so real, people would never guess that you're wearing a wig, but also while wearing it, being very comfortable and confident, then go with the real deal, a custom order. I hope now that you know better about wigs. If you have any more questions or any misconceptions, I'm happy to address them.